now tuned in to the Pod Gods Network.
And make sure you head on over to podgodsnetwork.com and check out all 115 million shows we have available for your free consumption. They're all free, they're all funny, and they're all fucking Pod Gods. Go check them out. Podgodsnetwork.com, 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 podgodsnetwork.com.
Oh yeah, it's another episode of Salty Language.
Hell yeah, it is, Brian.
Episode 61 to be exact.
61.
Yep,
We is back
we are.
in the Shameless Plug Studios,
That's right,
listening to the Death Grips.
we are. And that song is I've Seen Footage, if you would, like to look them up. Got some love for the people we put out there last week.
Yeah,
So,
the old swing orchestra.
yep. That doesn't sound right.
People shoving clarinets into each
No.
other. Oh,
You just said, did you say the swing orchestra?
yeah. The old was Diablo swing.
There you
orchestra.
go. That's what, I was like something, it's like, feels like there's a word missing there.
Just the devil.
Mm-hmm.
No big deal, Brian. Just Satan himself.
That's true.
Exactly.
So yeah, if you dig the music, have a look-see around, and we're gonna try to get better about supplying maybe a link or
A Twitter handle?
Twitter handle or something for these bands if we can. Try to help them out a little bit too,
Hey, why not?
so you can dig their music.
Can you dig it?
Yep.
Sucka.
Or some of them may be available conveniently at Amazon.com.
Ooh, where you could buy their music through our website?
What?
Huh?
What a great idea!
There is a handy banner at the top you can click on, all seductive and sexy like.
Yep. No one's got to know. It's just between us and you.
That's true.
Wait,
You're going to buy shit off Amazon anyway.
Yeah. And we don't know what you order, so
Wait, you're right, we don't.
no, we don't.
Yeah,
So
we
it's-
don't.
Yeah.
So
it's
order
not like-
all the crazy, sexy toys you want.
Yeah, I mean, if you got to order
Double dongers,
yeah.
whatever you need.
It's funny. I was actually just going to say double dong. Yeah,
Of course, because we're sick in the head. That's why we're both going to say that.
It's true. It's true. Clear your cache and your cookies.
Cookies.
Go to saltylanguage.com, click that banner,
Yep.
and then, buy away.
Buy away.
Just like you always would. Or better yet, as we've said various times before, if you have Amazon bookmarked, get rid of that garbage.
Exactly.
Put
Kick it to the
salty-
curb.
Yeah, put saltylanguage.com right there. And then link it. And then, just every time you want to order from Amazon, just click that link. Help
Exactly.
us out.
Because you know what the best part is, Brian?
What?
Not only does it not cost people an extra,
Yep.
it gives us monies.
Yep. It gets us closer to buying a wizard tower
Or at least a new board.
or a new board.
Yeah.
So that we can, not have to have
Fucking wires and shit
a
everywhere.
mess of wires.
Yeah, looks like Spider-Man was beating off over here.
It does, except it's black, so he might want to have that looked at.
It's true. It's been sitting around for a while.
I thought that dissolved after a little while.
That's
Isn't that how-
just the rumor.
Oh, I thought that's how they got around the logistics of him just shooting his webbing all over the city.
Oh,
This is the biggest bukkake film ever. All over the Empire State Building.
this is crazy.
It's pretty impressive, though.
It is
I mean,
impressive, really.
just giant ropes of spider jism everywhere.
It's a whole new take on Spider-Man. Spider jism.
Yikes. Real quick to sum up the other
Yes.
thing. While you're on saltylanguage.com, also, peruse around. Click
Check
on-
out the other podcasts, maybe, eh?
Yeah, I guess.
No?
Yeah, there's a link on there that'll take you to podgodsnetwork.com, the home of the network we're associated with.
Indeed.
Maybe. I mean, unless Adam keeps keeping us out of
Keep
the pod,
stiffing us on pod, God damn it. God damn it.
Then maybe we'll have to just take the network over violent-like.
Which we are going to find a way to post our audio from that episode
Yeah.
somewhere.
That's why we're sending Google Goddess over to England.
Ah, you're right.
Yeah, she's our trained assassin. She's going to take
Exactly.
Adam out while she's
It's like
over
Black
there.
Widow.
Yeah.
With blonde hair.
Yes. Well, she could dye it red for
That's
the
true.
trip.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to her if she wants to wear the leather suit. I'm sure the boyfriend over there will love it.
I'm sure he'll have no problem with it.
Right. She won't hear this because she doesn't listen to the show.
Like, blimey, a leather suit.
I'm sure that's exactly what everyone over there sounds like.
I think so.
Flawless. Much like all of your accents.
Exactly. Dude, I'm the accent master.
You are. But also on saltylanguage.com, if you want to listen to the first, 11 episodes, I believe, after this one goes up, that's the only place you can get them for now.
Limited release.
Yes, that's it.
Yes.
It's because iTunes only allows like 50 at a time or something. So.
Those bastards.
Yep. So if you want to listen to the old, the old school episodes,
Gonna go take a hot dump in Steve Jobs' gravesite.
yes,
That'll learn them.
I already did.
There'd probably be a line of people actually.
Yeah.
Like, what? Is this where I get the new iPhone? No, we're dumping on a grave. Oh.
I'm already here.
I got one brewing. Let's do it.
Hey, can I cut in front of you? I'm crowning here. Oh, yeah, go ahead, man.
Oh, after you, of
You
course.
need newspaper? I got an extra one. No, I'm good. I have my iPhone. Yeah.
There's an app for that.
There really is.
I'm sure there is. It's called the leading edge of the phone.
Yeah. Once I said, I saw that thing on Tumblr about, that picture of, then, and it shows the newspaper next to the toilet, and then now, and it shows an iPad sitting in the same spot.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. It's an iPad, an iPhone,
You know
whatever.
the amount of times I've been standing, pissing into the toilet, and almost fumbled my iPhone?
All right, so here's what you need.
Because I'm like, oh, let's see what's on Reddit. Oh, jeez, oh, that was close.
You need to get some sort of a head or neck device that allows the phone.
Wait. It'd be like a harmonica holder.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, except it'll hold an iPhone out in
Exactly.
front of you, and then you could
It's
still.
like I could be John Papa in it.
You'd have like the belts of them, like the
Yes.
ammo belts of iPhones.
Yes.
You would be a fancy man if
I
that
would
was
be
the
a
case.
fancy man.
Although,
Be like, let me check my Wednesday iPhone.
oh wait, it's only Tuesday.
Quickest case of cellular phone cancer ever.
There's an app for that. You gonna die? Huh.
Oh, amazing.
This is no good at all. Why does this say Brian created this app?
Like, what the fuck?
Why is he wringing his hands like an evil villain?
And saying excellent.
An evil villain as opposed to a good villain.
Well, Sorry.
Damn it, Brian.
It happens to everybody. Every once
I
in a
know,
while.
I read the script wrong. It's fine.
Exactly. Damn it, stop shitting the bed.
Sorry. We gotta proofread this shit more often.
I agree.
Yikes. Anything new since last week?
Well, we got to talk about Saturday.
I don't know what you're talking about. Saturday.
We both barely know what we're talking about.
I remember everything fine.
For
Like
those
I
of
said,
you,
I'm not a blackout drunk. I never have been.
for those of you not in the know, we celebrated Brian's birthday over the weekend
Oh, I was just poking
with
it.
plenty of beer and cherry bourbon and rock band and spankings
And
and
delicious hamburgers
delicious hamburgers. Yeah, the night started off with delicious hamburgers
And-
America Guy.
and nuts, spiced nuts, and bacon fat.
Deep fried in bacon fat.
Jesus
Those are
Christ.
fantastic.
Yeah, I'm still having.
Yeah,
wet
we're gonna go a
dreams
little
about-
local here, guys. Burger Bar
hey,
419. Shout out.
Yeah,
Delicious.
Yeah,
If
if
you're
you're
in
in the
Toledo
area-
for some reason,
yeah. If you're anywhere near the Toledo area, you should give them a look.
swing on by. The burgers are fantastic and fairly affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Great beer selection. Yeah.
Unless you like cider,
That's true.
put that one in there for Renee.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause
The
they
Don
didn't
and
really
Renee
have-
show.
Yeah, they
doesn't
didn't really have ciders.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Jerks.
But yeah.
They should have asked for a comment card.
I agree. Should have
put
been
that
like,
on.
our waiter was a douche.
Fucking, you mean Ringo?
Yeah, Ringo. He was a dick.
Tell you what, he was much better when he was just the conductor on Thomas and Friends.
He sucked balls, Brian.
He was pretty bad.
He was really bad.
I was watching him with
That's
other
where that
tables,
built-in
too.
gratuity,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
That's why it always pisses me off.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
I don't mind leaving a tip. I really don't.
Same here.
But when somebody gives you shitty service, they shouldn't get an 18% tip. Sorry.
Exactly.
It'd be like how they always tell you should tip your tattoo artist. They give me a shitty tattoo, I'm not giving them a tip.
Exactly.
If
I didn't ask for a penis.
I demanded it. Did my friends get to you? Man.
But yeah, so let's see. We moved on from there, went over to some of our friend's house,
Yep.
drank a lot,
A little bit.
Played some Rock
There
Band.
was some imbibing going on.
Played whatever stupid game that was.
Catchphrase.
That was actually pretty fun.
Hell yeah,
Except for
dude.
all the times we just dropped it on the floor randomly trying to pass it back and forth.
I did not drop it once.
I don't know about that.
I didn't.
All right.
I didn't drop it one time.
No?
Maybe when it was being handed to me, someone
Okay,
else
well,
dropped
fair
it.
enough.
I didn't drop
Yeah.
it, though.
That was a good time, though.
I actually think I did pretty well considering the state I was in as well.
You hammered down that Jeremiah weed.
I think I was doing well in the catchphrase, too.
You did, yeah. It was, yeah.
There were moments that I was shit, but like I told someone the other day, my strategy after a little while was trying to narrow it down to how you and I think.
Right.
So I was like, okay, how can I get Tony
Now
to
you
get
realize
this?
I was probably the second drunkest person there.
I know.
Okay.
Now, see, I didn't realize it at the time. And honestly, it was funny because at first we were just destroying it. But then Don actually was the one picking up on like all of my clues.
Yes.
So I didn't have to change the way I approached it. He was just
I'm going to
picking
go
up on
that with because he's a loyal listener
it. Yes.
and locks into our mind,
Right.
our thought processes.
Yes.
Yes.
So that was.
I've heard he's picked up a lot of our vocal ticks. Like, fair enough.
I'm sure the ladies love that.
Oh yes.
Fair enough. Yeah, that turned out very well though. I was very happy that someone, because you know how, like I was saying earlier before we started recording, you know how when you're drunk you think you're like superstar.
Oh
you're
yeah.
crushing it.
Just
and
crushing.
Meanwhile,
smooth walking.
you're just like a blethering idiot.
Exactly.
You know?
Piss pants.
Yeah. I'm standing there holding the thing. No.
I know there's many times I just stared at it and I went, nope, fuck off, nope. Okay, I'll go this one.
All I have to say is I was very proud of myself that I pulled permafrost out in that condition.
That was very impressive.
I don't know where that came from, but
Nor do I.
I'm pretty sure that I should have just fallen over at that point and been done.
Yeah,
Because that was it. You know, I hit the pinnacle there. There was no
that's true.
top.
You
to that
reached the
one.
peak.
I did.
Yes.
That's what copious amounts of liquor will do to you.
It certainly will, Brian.
I hit the enlightenment point. That's what it
like
was.
I said, I figured we'd crack into that bottle a little bit. I wasn't expecting to see a quarter of it left by the time the night was out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't even have any.
I know the only person that did was
Was
Jen.
you?
Had a little bit.
Jen had some?
She had a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Just a smidge.
Yeah. I tagged her in. You know. No, she put some in her coffee.
Yeah. You can talk. It's okay. No? Okay. Shut up.
Yeah.
No, that was a good night. We're going to have to do something like that again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Game on. See you guys.
Listening.
Thanks for tuning
Why
in.
did I fucking wave?
Because, I don't know.
That invisible listener right over there, the fan.
Yes. Oh, because there is a fan there.
I know.
It's hilarious. But yeah, other than the events of Saturday and the recovery of the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I didn't
no.
really have a recovery.
You know, like I said,
A little bit.
we crashed there, and then I woke up feeling fine until I realized I was still drunk.
Yeah, that'll happen. I've been there before.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think I drove us home too.
Whoops.
Now that I think about it, I could be
Whoopsie-daisy.
completely wrong.
You were fine,
Yeah,
at least in your head.
maybe.
Maybe
Whatever.
the van drove itself home.
Did I hear a beep?
Yeah, I did too.
The fuck was that?
The rule with Tony drinking, if you don't want to get molested, stay out and molest them. There you go.
That's true.
It's all set.
No,
We
there,
didn't even talk about that.
there was no molesting on that night. I was a good boy. That's because I stayed away from shots.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Shots will mess you up.
Whew.
They
I just
do-
stuck with lots of beer. Copious amounts of beer.
You did. Those were some large mugs.
I brought my own mug.
dark pumpkins you were putting down.
I had to bring my own mug.
I noticed. Jeez,
I'm a baller. They don't have glasses large enough for me.
it's true. Their glasses were pretty small.
And I brought my small mug.
Actually, the size of the glass is probably why I drank as much as I did because
Yeah,
it didn't look like
they're
that
pint
much.
glasses.
Yeah, they didn't look like that much, so I'm just,
Yep.
you know. Because if I had had that many glasses of beer, I would have been fine.
Oh yeah,
Because that would have been, 5 or 6 probably. you know.
probably.
Eh,
Yeah, whatever.
yeah. Yeah, what are you going to do?
Do it again.
Yep.
Yep.
Too damn dumb not to.
But yeah, like I said, other than that, I got nothing for last week.
Yeah, I don't really either.
You know,
We got a toilet seat that broke.
it's pretty
Even though
exciting.
we just bought it not that long ago. So
Yeah.
I guess I should probably stop dropping elbows on the toilet seats.
Woo!
No, it was because it's a cheap toilet seat. So we bought like the cheapest ones that they had because I didn't have a lot of money at the time, and
Right.
we had to replace both of them.
Now, you want something to weird you out? My parents recently redid their cottage, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have a heated toilet seat in the bathroom. That fucks you up.
I bet.
Because you sit down, and it's like, because it's warm.
I don't know about that.
It's weird.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
I'm sure it's sweet in the winter. But
Yeah,
in the middle of summer,
yeah.
it's
I'd actually like maybe a cooled seat in the summer.
Yeah, exactly.
You're roasting,
Well, it's one of those things where
You set your balls up on it.
it's one of those things where you get the feeling like, like if you're out in public, you're like, man, I got to drop.
Yeah.
And you go into a stall and you sit down and it's warm. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
It's that same feeling.
Yeah.
It's like someone else's ass heat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. At least in the winter, you can get over it because it's cooler or cold or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. In the morning, that first dump of the day.
Yeah. It's very strange. I was not a fan of the warmed up seat.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Yeah. And it's like uncomfortably. It's not like pleasant warm. It's like uncomfortable warm.
It's like hot.
Yeah.
It's cooking your
It's
bacon
weird.
while you're sitting there.
Yeah, it's very strange.
You get up and your nuts are like hard-boiled eggs.
Exactly. All the heat, you're just dipping into the water now. Like,
Yeah.
damn it.
Better watch it if you get too old. Your balls hit that water and you start hearing sizzling.
That would be a problem.
Yeah. My boys are basting here.
Yeah, marinating in turlet water. That's no good. Honey, why do your balls have a blue ring on them?
What, it's Easter?
And hilarious.
Big deal, just some Easter balls,
Get the white crayon, we'll color on them.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Like if you're a good girl, I'll hide them later.
Eh?
Wait.
Oh, is this going back to the Booyah video? Oh, Booyah!
Oh man. Oh my indeed.
All right then.
Yep.
Should we move on to the news?
Yeah, otherwise we're just going to keep talking about Easter balls.
That's true. It is a good conversation.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw up the Skype flare.
Woo!
Skype flare, baby.
I told the Anti-Semantic Show, they posted a logo earlier, and I was like, it needs more flair, and I spelled it like Ric Flair's name.
Yeah.
And then I put flair as in the
That's
other way.
awesome, by the way.
And then I put woo, of course.
You got to have woo.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Someone just mentioned us.
Holy hell.
Oh, all right. That's what I like to see. They're telling their listeners to pay attention to us.
That's right, they are.
As it should be. So it's snooze time?
Snooze. Actually, it's water time. I feel like I'm dying over here.
That's a good idea. Water cures the AIDS, I hear.
Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm still dealing with this shit.
I told you this shit doesn't go away. You won't listen to me.
It goes away for like a day, and then it starts to creep up again.
Yeah, it's like herpes.
It's still
You have a good day, and then it flares
Damn,
back
maybe I
up.
have throat herpes.
Again.
Again.
Still, they never go away.
Does Valtrex make like cough drops? So, do I have a lozenge for me?
Oh, my God. That'd be so funny. New Valtrex throat spray.
Clean up that herp. Nothing worse than when my tongue breaks out.
Oh, dude. Right before you're about to make out with some girl, you're like, she thinks it's Banaka. Nope.
Like, oh, he thinks a lot of me. He's cleaning up his breath.
So she's making out with him. You done did the deed. Then a little bit later, she sees on the table, she sees the Valtrex thing.
Herp be gone. Like, huh, that's great.
The old herp away. Oh, shit. All right. Well, we're going to lead off with some geekery, as we tend to do.
Typically do, yes.
Yeah. So Marvel announced that they are going to end Amazing Spider-Man after the 700th issue, as well as Wolverine and the team-up title of Captain America, and they're all going to... So they're ending those because they're going to be relaunching them in a different form in October as part of their Marvel Now initiative, which is like their new 52 thing. That, DC
Right.
relaunched all their shit. Marvel's basically doing that. And it looks like they're doing it with, like, the big guns, basically.
The big shebangs.
Yeah. I'm really not a big fan of this. Like,
It seems a little odd to me, in my opinion.
uh-huh. Like, I understand trying to make books accessible to people.
Right.
And when you look at a comic book and you see, number 700, it's like, wow, I've missed a lot of that book.
Yes. But there's the whole tradition of it.
Yeah, exactly.
The legacy.
Yeah, and that's well. Do you remember with what was it called? Heroes Reborn.
Yes.
Do you remember how when they put those characters back into the Marvel universe, the normal Marvel universe, do you remember how the issues had like the like it said like issue 5, and then underneath it said like
802.
Yeah, or whatever. And they did
Yes.
that with Thor, I think, at one point. And it's just like either shit on the tradition or don't. Don't
That's true.
half-ass it. I mean, I don't know. But 700 books, man, it's like, keep that shit running.
Why not? Why wouldn't you?
Go to 1,000.
Fuck yeah.
Leave Amazing alone. Just relaunch Spider-Man.
Right.
That's it. Just relaunch the new one as Spider-Man. And have this one be amazing and just keep
on making it amazing.
Keep on trucking.
Why not? Eastbound and down. Loaded up and
right.
trucking.
I don't know. I hate the whole, like, I understand what DC did. And a lot of those books have been received with mixed reviews.
Right.
A lot of people didn't like costume changes or this or that or, So I don't know. I'm curious.
I can see what.
What was that?
Oh, it's someone's requesting contact. Oh, it's Buttas. It's the Butta.
Butta.
Maybe he's gonna call in.
Smooth butter.
I could see like getting rid of Captain America team up book. Mm-hmm. Wolverine seems like an odd choice too to stop.
Again, they're going to relaunch them, but it's
still. Why not? Just keep it the same. Keep that number going. Dogsy.
Well, the other thing is, it's like Uncanny X-Men's one of the books too. They're going to relaunch, and they're going through the Avengers versus X-Men thing right now.
Right.
And it's like,
oh snap! It's our friend Butta.
Is it?
What's up, Dogsy?
What up, Dizzies?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Oh, recording and stuff.
Yep.
Right?
Doing podcast stuff.
Oh, hood rat stuff.
Naturally.
Exactly.
You know how we do.
Hood rat things.
Yep.
Hey, you wanna weigh in on our news story we're talking about?
Sure. What's the news story?
Marvel is canceling Amazing Spider-Man and
What?
and Wolverine and a Captain America book.
And some other books.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, they're relaunching a bunch of their books in October under what they're calling Marvel Now, which is a stupid name.
It is.
DC just did this and relaunched like their whole universe. So Marvel's basically, they saw how well the books sold for DC, and they're doing the same thing. But dude, 700 issues of Amazing Spider-Man, and they're just gonna...
Yeah, and they're just gonna throw it in the garbage and shit all over it.
Didn't DC make Green Lantern gay?
One of the Green Lanterns,
yeah,
not
the old
the
one.
Green Lantern.
They actually just... I don't remember if it's out yet or if it's coming out really soon. The new Green Lantern in their universe is actually a Muslim.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Let me guess, he's from Dearborn, Michigan.
Now. Well, that is the Muslim capital of the United States.
Instead of a ring, does he have a vest?
Ooh, good call. Boom.
You guys are racist. I'm not getting involved.
I don't know what you're talking about, Brian. I'm just speculating.
I like it. I approve.
Oh, well, in that case, as the smooth butter seal of approval.
It's smooth.
I'm allowed to be racist since I'm a minority.
Yeah, I guess you got a good point. So are we allowed to be racist by association?
Yeah, we have friends that are minorities.
Yeah,
There you go.
We try to keep one of each of those people.
exactly.
I'm pretty sure you can go up to the line, but you can't cross it like me.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
At least not when you're around.
Exactly.
No. When he is around, I think we can cross it.
Oh, that's true.
Because we're just having a conversation
Oh,
with him.
we're having a racial conversation.
Yes.
Good point.
All right. Well, that's good to know. We're going to have to start taking him more places.
Exactly. Oh, I like it.
What's your next story? Anything good?
What is our next story, Brian?
Oh, it's the next story is that this actually is kind of funny. A 51-year-old woman reportedly hijacked a ferry while yelling at police officers that she was Jack Sparrow. She was on a 2-day bender near a harbor in Devon, England last September when she called emergency services and said she thought she was having a seizure. Paramedics arrived to find her and her friend aboard a moored 45-foot passenger ferry. 2 technicians attempted to board the vessel, but she became violent and the medics opted to wait on shore until police showed up. She then began untying the boat as it drifted away. Witnesses say they heard her shouting, "I'm a pirate and I'm Jack Sparrow."
That's a whole lot of cocaine.
She was drunk, and, well, she was also eating nightshade, which is a poisonous hallucinogenic plant.
She kind of looks like Jack Sparrow if he was drugged through broken glass.
Yeah. Kind of
She
like
looks
Keith
a little
Richards
rough.
if he had a facelift.
Look at that divot in her forehead.
Well,
I wish you could see this.
she's a pirate, dude. What do you want?
That's true.
Tell me more about this hallucinogenic drug.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. So.
Let's see. Nightshade. It's a purple plant. You can harvest it in Skyrim. You can make poison out of it.
Nice. There you go. That's all you need to know.
Very nice.
When
Yeah.
it's out, go to Skyrim.
Go to Skyrim.
What about how they're coming up with all these new designer drugs like bath salts and what's it called? Purple what? Haze?
This stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, no. This is, what is it called? Nightshade?
Nightshade.
Yeah, Nightshade.
Do they sell it at the shed?
You'd have to call them and ask. I
They
don't
don't
know.
sell drugs at the shed. They only sell smoking paraphernalia,
Yeah,
remember?
for tobacco
For
products.
tobacco purposes.
Of course.
That just happen to look like bongs
Yes, it's crazy.
and bowls.
Yes.
I still want to see somebody smoke salvia.
All right.
You should just do it and record it.
Exactly. We're waiting.
Probably get mad YouTube hits with that.
Exactly. Be like, minority smoke salvia.
Yes.
Whoa. You're touching the line.
I know, it's fine.
It's all right. We didn't cross it yet.
Can you cross it with me, talking to you via Skype or
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
what's the rules
Yeah.
on that?
Everyone's brave on the internet.
Yeah.
Right?
We'll just modify our voice later using some sort of software.
Yes.
Can't put anything on the internet that isn't true. Remember that.
Well, that's
yeah.
true, too. Damn it. That ruins everything.
Yeah. I disagree, though, because Tony said earlier around one of our earlier episodes that if it's on the internet, it must be true.
Well, I also said since we have microphones, we're experts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I am a qualified doctor.
Yes.
A PhD,
Maybe.
player haters degree, my friend.
Ah, okay. I was going to
Oh,
say,
jeez.
I don't like to get specific about what kind of doctor I am.
Dr. Love, clearly.
It hurts my endorsement deals.
You want to answer a would you rather there, my friend?
Sure.
Since that's what we tweeted and Facebooked and whatever else we did.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right.
Better be a good one.
I know.
I hope
Sorry,
it is.
I'm working on it.
We're trying.
'Cause there's probably not a lot of things I wouldn't do.
Oh, you'd be surprised in
All
this
right,
book.
here we go. Here we go. This is a good one for you, Chris. This will be not really a tough one, but would you rather have a penis that comes in handy as a bottle opener or a cigarette lighter? This is pretty easy for me.
It's pretty easy for me, too. Well, no, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
For me, it's easy.
All right.
I
So,
do lose my lighters a lot.
Maybe just whipping your dick out to light cigarettes and other assorted things.
That would be awesome. I'm going to have to go with the bottle opener, though. I mean, how often would that come in handy at the bar?
Right?
Like, let me open that for you.
Right.
Whip it out.
Someone's pilot lights out in their furnace.
What if your dick shot fire?
Ooh.
That'd be pretty cool.
Then you could tour with Rammstein.
Yes.
Marvel would try and make a comic out of you, I'm sure.
Ooh.
Fiery dick man.
Really be fucking most women, though.
They wouldn't know until it's over.
No. Chris would still be fucking those girls because everybody knows his crotch burns all the time.
Ooh, good call. Good call.
Oh, we're back to herp be gone.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about Valtrex earlier. So.
What's Valtrex? Is that the herpes medication?
Don't ask us what Valtrex is. We know you know.
No, he doesn't use it. When he has flare-ups, he just says it's ribbed for your pleasure or
Oh, okay.
something. You know,
I'm a good trader. I like to trade my STDs for other ones, you know?
gotta catch them all.
Yeah.
Damn it, Pokemon STDs.
Since I didn't answer, I would pick the cigarette lighter also because opening beer bottles with my dick, although a cool trick.
I'd have to go cigarette lighter myself.
Yeah.
Because I've never tried to open up a beer bottle with my dick, and it might work anyway. Who knows?
You can open up a beer bottle with a cigarette lighter anyway.
Well, there you go.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a cock ring out there that has a bottle opener on it.
Good point.
If there isn't, I think that's $1 million.
Useful.
All right, start putting on some designs. Let's get this done.
Yeah, we can brand it. We can put salty language on there
Exactly.
because that's what we want people to think of when they think
Yes.
of cock rings.
Cock ring bottle
and
openers.
bottle openers. Damn it, man! I keep thinking of the cock ring warehouse on from Mr. Show.
Right? Damn AIDS.
Oh yeah, by the way, Tony has AIDS.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, that's one of the ones I haven't gotten yet. You want to trade?
Hey, all right. If you're down, I'm down.
See, totally open-minded. Wow. I mean, where else are you going to get, a white guy who's willing to have sex with a minority?
That's true.
Whoa, the line.
I know, I blurted on that one. It was chalk, and I was blowing it.
Especially goateed, shaved head white guy. Just saying.
It's true.
Oh, you guys should see me lately. I have the proverbial Mexican hair. It's long, like old school George Lopez.
Oh, my. Dude, I'm telling you, you need to get that shit, like, Snoop Dogged out for me once.
I haven't cut it yet, so.
I know. You need to get a picture of it with, like, Snoop Dogg back in the day.
I like it.
Yeah. Before you
What
get
I
it
want
cut.
to get is the Mexican mullet, and then someone needs to get me a sombrero and a shawl so I can sit out in my porch.
For your siestas.
Yes.
That would be perfect.
Right before the Mizzle makes tacos or
Right?
burritos.
Tasty.
I know, right?
Yes.
Oh, man.
That's a good one. Yeah, I haven't seen your long ass hair.
Oh, it's long. I put it at about 10 inches right about now.
Wow. Damn it, man. What's going on?
Just haven't got it. I wanted to.
That's fair. Have you joined a mariachi band?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I do look like a Mexican Fabio, so it's all good.
Oh, nice.
Huh. You've changed a bit since I've seen you last then.
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know growing long, luxurious hair would do that. Damn it, if only I had the option of doing that now. Well, I do, it just wouldn't be on the top of my head.
When
Exactly.
you're as smooth as butter, things happen.
Yeah. I bet it does. It's what you tell the ladies when you're not going, rawr.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, man.
All right.
So who are you guys voting for?
What?
What?
We don't talk about those kind of things.
Yeah, we tend to stay away from politics on this show.
Politics.
Oh, you
I'm
meant...
just talking about which idiot you're going to vote for.
Oh, Cthulhu.
Cthulhu's a good one. I got nothing. It's all wrestling.
Ooh. I wish.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure you'll be able to vote for a wrestler in the next election, man. Jesse the Body.
Oh, geez. He's a crazy person.
That's why I'm going to vote for him.
Oh, okay. I mean, although to be fair, if he walked up to the podium and just said, "I ain't got time to bleed," he's got my vote.
He doesn't get my vote unless he wears his boa.
Oh, he's got to have the boa.
Ooh, the boa.
Or his, what was his character in Running Man?
Oh, geez. I don't remember.
Was it the Patriot or something gay like that?
Why? What are you trying to say about Patriots?
I don't think I've ever seen The Running Man, to be honest.
Oh, my God. Hang up this immediately and go do some homework and call us back when you watch The Running Man.
We won't be recording anymore. Well, we will be.
If you have not seen The Running Man, you need to see The Running Man.
I haven't, but I've seen Big Money Wrestlers.
Oh,
which you guys
jeez.
loved.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah, we sure did.
So you're bringing up, like, rape memories. I need to go take a shower. I'm looking it up.
Are you?
I am. I got to know what his character was called.
All right.
All right, boys. Well, I'm going to go play some League of Legends. It was good talking to you.
All right, man.
Hey, thanks for calling in, man.
Yep, later on.
See
Have a
you.
good one, brothers. Later.
All right.
All right. Well, now we've had a minority on
That was
the
our
show.
giant minority friend.
Yep. He is a giant.
He is a giant. So what's your take on,
Dude, enough with the AIDS.
I wish, on, Captain Jack Sparrow here,
I
bro?
know, right? Can you imagine how funny that had to be for the cops showing up?
I'm sure, Captain Freedom, that's what it was.
So, like, as the boats float away, I'm just, in my head, I don't picture her going, I'm Jack Sparrow. I picture her going, like, I'm a pirate, bitch! Kind of like Donnell Rawlings when he does the "I'm rich, bitch" thing on
Yes,
Chappelle
yes.
Show.
Oh wow. See here.
The question is, why was she reporting that she thought she was having a seizure?
Maybe she was really tripping out on that nightshade.
She must have.
You know what I'm saying?
Whew. Oh, here's the rest of it. The authorities have ultimately caught up with them, and she told them they would have ended up in was it Tropez?
Tropez.
Tropez? Whatever.
Yeah.
St. Sharpay, if they hadn't caught her. On Wednesday, she pled guilty to aggravated vehicle theft and was sentenced to 122 days in prison.
Yeah, that won't hold Captain Jack.
I know, right?
What are you gonna do when the zombie pirates attack?
Get humped,
Good point.
because they're zombies.
They are, and they're pirates,
Yep.
so they're sexy.
Well, of course.
Yes.
The whole time they're being, "Arrgh." See what I did there? How I toned it down because they're zombies?
Exactly. It's a nice slow hump.
I was also doing, mimicking the humping
The old
motions.
visual joke on the Andy
That's
podcast.
right.
That's how we roll.
If you didn't see it, should have been here.
Hey, you know what we got next, Brian? A follow-up.
Oh, yeah. Man, we
Believe
haven't
it or
had a
not.
follow-up story in a while.
It has been a while.
We could have, but I've ignored some.
Eh.
This one's about the people at Dick-fil-A.
Yes, Chick-fil-A, blah, 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 who everyone knows was like, we don't like the gays, basically. They're flip-flopping their shit, yo. They're going to stop funding anti-gay groups. Let's see here. I'm just going to find the meat of this thing.
The chicken, if you will.
Yeah, because this is a big-ass
It
chunk
really
of...
is.
I wish we had, interns to highlight shit for us.
I know. Well,
I don't wanna
another
work on my
visual
screen.
joke, folks. I just handed Tony a highlighter. You all right there?
Not really.
All right.
Let's see here. Since 2003, nonprofits donate millions of dollars to promote traditional marriage,
Millions.
including Focus Fund.
I actually got the meat of it right here if you want it.
Boom, go ahead.
The Chick-fil-A culture and service tradition in our restaurants is to treat every person with honor, dignity, and respect, regardless of their belief, race, creed, sexual orientation, or gender. The statement reads, going forward, our intent is to leave the policy debate over same-sex marriage to the government and political arena. Which is exactly what...
As it should be.
Yeah, you know, I don't really... Look, we've mentioned on here, we are fine with...
Fine of stuff.
We are fine with the gays getting married.
The gays.
Because we don't give a shit.
Ooh, mouth-watering. Halls refresh.
Hey, listen. Hey, what's with the free plugs? Can those be bought on Amazon?
I don't, what is warm-ups?
Oh, they're for when you're giving head.
Oh, hot.
So, wait, why are you getting into those? You're not going to... God damn it.
Time to annoy everyone with my cough drop.
Oh, I thought you were going to do a Ron Jeremy for a minute there.
Oh.
Anyways, we're fine with the gay marriage stuff. I just think that
Everyone deserves to be miserable.
I just think the
That old
businesses
gag.
should just
Stay out of
it.
shit like that.
You know, I've said this, and I'm not going to get into it too far here, but with the current election, when celebrities come out, and I don't care which side they come out for,
Right.
but certain parts of entertainment, like musicians and stuff, I don't understand why they get involved.
I
Because
have
to
no
me,
idea.
you're kind of segmenting your audience, your potential
Yes.
audience. And man, screw it, man. I'm just out here to sell records. Or,
Like, let's rock.
like these people, they're there to sell chicken sandwiches.
Yes.
I mean, although you
And
can tell,
waffle fries.
right, and you can tell money's not their number one thing because they're not open on Sunday. But
Hey, that's
obviously,
God's Day, Brian.
well, that's what I'm saying is that from the beginning, you know that they're out in front with
Yes.
that. Sunday is God's day or whatever. So, but from that point, it's like just back off of it. Just let it go, man. Just sell your chicken sandwiches and be okay with that.
Exactly.
And that goes for anybody. I don't care what you're selling. Just stay the hell out of it. Leave it to the people that shouldn't be deciding it.
I mean, it's just annoying.
Yeah.
But,
But I will agree with something. This was from your family and my friend, Rode. She said that it bothers her to some extent when they came out pretty staunchly, the guy who runs it, staunchly against gay marriage.
right.
And now they're flip-flopping it, so it looks like it's a
Well,
money grab.
they must have taken a hit,
Right.
from all the shenanigans and
Sure.
bad press they were getting.
But at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't know.
To be fair, though, I don't barely eat at Chick-fil-A anyway.
I don't
It wouldn't have
either.
really made a difference to me.
Maybe once a year I eat there.
Exactly.
Because it's just pretty rare.
Yeah, for me, it's because it's located in the middle of the mall.
Well, it won't be for long.
Yeah, I know. I see they're building that one.
They're building that one.
But I'd rather drag my naked crotch through broken glass than go into the middle of the mall.
There is that. It's actually not that hard to get to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
I'm just saying, it's not.
I pull in that parking lot, I get annoyed.
Oh, dude, don't get me started on
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
But anyways, I agree with Rose on that, though. You do kind of hate to see a company or a person flip-flop on their morals or their ethics based on...
Because it looks like it's all financial.
It does. And it, whatever. We'll just assume it wasn't.
Our original chicken sandwich sales are way down, boys. Clearly these cocksuckers love them. We need to flip-flop.
Not just the cocksuckers.
I'm sorry, I was doing Ted Filet.
Oh, President and CEO of
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
President and CEO. Ted Filet.
He doesn't want the lesbians?
No.
No? Not the,
Well,
the
maybe he does.
transgender?
I don't know.
He doesn't care about them.
God damn it, boys. Clearly these carpet munchers aren't liking our waffle fries. We need to fix this immediately.
There you go.
How's
I
that?
think now you've covered most of it
All right, beauty.
in a clearly non-offensive style.
Of course not.
All right.
When they're not scissoring, they're not eating our fries. Those bastards.
All right, let's do a story that'll start out as fun and then take a turn for the worse, as most of our stories do.
Oh, is it?
This is your favorite.
Well, first off, if you haven't heard the song yet, clearly you're not on the internet or with pop culture at all.
Or you're spending too much time looking at cute kittens.
Exactly.
I'm not hearing anything.
That song. We'll just let that play in the background when we talk
Yeah, I
about
was going to
this.
say it's pretty low. I didn't know if that was your intention, but that's cool.
All right, there. So everyone loves Gangnam Style. It's all the rage on the internets lately.
It is.
It is.
Even Deadpool does it.
That was a funny video.
Yep.
I liked him gyrating in old men's faces.
That was funny.
So, apparently, Gangnam Style... Well, I'm not going to read the headline. I just want to get to the story.
All right.
The dance that inspired a host of parodies. The song has hit the top of the charts in South Korea,
Which isn't
Malaysia.
tough to do, I'm sure.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, we beat 3 other guys. Malaysia, Finland, and Latvia, which I think that's where Dr. Doom is. And the YouTube video has accumulated more than 227 million views.
Oh.
Now, according to Thai media, Gangnam Style, the K-pop star Psy, has inspired a West Side Story-esque show of rivalry between the two Bangkok gangs, who are said to have a dance-off before engaging in a gun battle.
Seriously, as West Side Story.
The INN website reported that 2 gangs were dining in the same restaurant when the younger members of both groups danced provocatively at each other in a manner of the top hit Gangnam Style.
So they got served.
They got served,
Gangnam
all right.
Style.
The dance-off escalated, well, it escalated quickly, into an argument and eventually a gun attack in the upmarket some neighborhood.
Heck am I.
Thank you. In which one of the gangs fired at least 50 bullets from a carbine and an 11-millimeter gun.
Damn.
No one is injured. Wow, they're terrible.
They're stormtroopers, obviously.
Clearly. Police Sergeant Dang Dang Ting told the Bangkok Post. He said the 2 gangs had a history of confrontation and would face arrest warrants. The shootout stoked the... Oh, okay, we don't really want to go into all this.
We don't?
Here we go. The 2 gangs apparently engaged in a Gangnam-style dance-off is indicative of the video's popularity. Okay, we don't really care about that either. Talks about Psy. All I know is they Gangnam-styled and then shot at each other. I think that's hysterical.
Yeah.
All I want to know is, did one gang member scream at another gang member's ass?
One could. Maybe that's how they got served.
Exactly. It's like, how dare he scream at his ass, pull out the gat.
How dare you disrespect my family with your ass screaming?
So yeah, Opa Gangnam Style, Brian.
Can you imagine being in this? Was that a restaurant it was at?
Yes.
Can you imagine you're in there just eating your dog or whatever it is they're eating, and all of a sudden, shit hits on the jukebox. You jump up and you just start, you and all your pals start line dancing to it, only to have the other side start screaming in your ass.
Other side of the restaurant, they're all in jean jackets with spiked hair.
Naturally.
Of course.
Cigarettes rolled up.
Cigarettes rolled up, yes. They
And
start
one of them-
Gangnam Style back at you.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Well, you got to be careful, though, because, the point of Gangnam Style is to dress classy and dance cheesy, as Psy says.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you can tell from the picture here, That lime green blazer with the black piping is.
Oh, that's pretty sharp.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't knocking it. It is nice. And he's got the sunglasses on, a bow tie. He's looking fly.
He's certainly. Oh my God! It's a picture from the Today Show. He played on the Today Show.
Dude, he's been everywhere.
That's hilarious.
I'm jealous. I'll tell you this. I'll take this over the fucking Macarena any day.
I agree. Gangnam Style way better than
Yep.
Macarena.
At least I can, not want to kill myself when I hear the song. Or do whatever it is you were just doing.
Little house
Having
music
a
bounce.
seizure or something. I don't know.
That's part of Gangnam Style. And then, where's my gun? I got to shoot at somebody.
Oh shit!
Oh, snap.
Like I said before, they turned it from Gangnam Style to Gangland Style.
No shit. Oh, my.
Except they don't know how to shoot somebody. And one thing gang members know how to do, and that's shoot somebody.
Yes.
2 to the dome. Double
To the
tap.
dome.
Pat, pat.
50 shots, 11mm gun, all misses.
Yeah. What were
Terrible.
they shooting at? Were they shooting into the air or something? Even
not
then,
me.
you'd think a bullet would come down and hit someone.
But if someone had a pair of nunchucks, shit would go down.
Well, of course.
Of course.
They're lucky they were. Oh, never mind. It's Korea. I was going to say there were no Yakuza there.
That's true. So in Korea, it's all Taekwondo then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, though.
Yeah, everyone gets kicks to the face.
Yep.
That's why they couldn't shoot. They're kicking each other. Maybe.
Maybe they were firing blanks.
I hope they're doing the horse dance in that with the guns.
Oh, that'd be so funny. Like
Yes.
doing the part of it where it's like one-handed and shooting at the same time.
Exactly. Yes.
Like
yes.
Like it's in the Old West.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Opa Gangnam
Except
Style.
not with the one was a carbine.
That's true.
That's not what they used in the Old West.
No.
They generally had 6-shooters and
Well, no.
Winchesters.
There's
Well, they had carbines.
Yeah, they had carbines. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Red Dead now.
Yeah, I know,
like
me
I remember
too.
carbines in that.
All you needed to know about the Old West, you learned from.
Just like all I learned about Nightshade, I know from Skyrim.
That's right. That's where I learned about all my poisonous hallucinogenic.
I am a
plants.
master alchemist.
And in the game.
And in the game.
I mean, hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Speaking of, I need it. Anyways.
All right, moving on, huh?
All right, fine. This was great. This guy's a mess.
Nice face, Dick.
Seriously. And again, you people can't see this, but
Oh, weird. Look where this takes place, Brian.
I know, we'll get there. Dustin Carpenter's sobriety test refusal. I done seen it on Mythbusters. That's a quote. Myth. TV show references will get you out of a DUI charge. Busted. Take a guess where this is from.
I get it.
Florida man.
Weird.
Thank you.
All right.
Gave a humorous but probably accurate statement to police when he refused to take a sobriety test on September 12th. TC Palm reported. St. Lucie County Sheriff Department deputy asked Dustin Edward Carpenter, he's from the South, it's got to have 3 names,
Well, of course.
who allegedly smelled like booze. Ugh, look at this guy. I'm surprised he didn't smell like cheeseburgers. To get out of his vehicle, he refused. I'm not taking no sobriety test, Carpenter told the officer. I done seen it on Mythbusters. It's true. Carpenter, 35, probably did see a sobriety test on Mythbusters. Really? Anyways, they describe Mythbusters. In one episode,
Why would never mind.
yeah, the Mythbusters hosts try to beat a breathalyzer test using mints, mouthwash, and other items commonly rumored to get a drunk driver off the hook. The techniques didn't work, and neither did Carpenter's. The 35-year-old had slurred speech, bloodshot eyes, and reportedly admitted that he had had a beer at Applebee's earlier.
Of course, he's an Applebee's regular.
He was arrested on a DUI charge shortly after 11. Really? You think he goes to Applebee's?
He
a
comes
lot?
wandering in. Oh, here comes that fucking monster. Get the riblets ready.
All right. So it says here that he had slurred speech, bloodshot eyes, and reportedly admitted he'd had a beer at Applebee's. I think that just makes him a Southerner, doesn't it?
Yes,
right.
indeed.
So we all know people in the South, in their accents.
But what did he try to use to bust a myth? Or he just say, I'm not taking it?
That's the thing that I didn't understand reading this, because that's the way they make it sound, is that he just straight out refused it. And that, well, I mean, literally, if you refuse a sobriety test, they'll just take you in.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, the cops, I mean, especially if you smell like alcohol.
Like, refuse this taser.
It's not going to work on him. They had to pull out the rhino trank.
That's true. Jesus, good point.
But I think what it was I think he was refusing it because he saw Mythbusters and realized that he can't beat the sobriety test.
That could be.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Now, on Mythbusters, I don't remember if did they take the sobriety test? I think they took the breathalyzers.
I think so.
I'm almost positive because I remember watching that one, and they tried like all sorts of stuff under the sun, and they could not beat the test.
Right, right.
So, yeah, it says right there. Sorry, it says in the thing that they took breathalyzers. What
He's a
goon.
dope.
Man. Well, we'll leave Grimace alone here and move on to the next story. Here, you should do this one.
Pennsylvania, September 19th. Pennsylvania couple who found a neighbor's lost puppy is facing criminal charges after they allegedly opted to sell the dog for $50 on Craigslist instead of returning the pooch to its owner. 6-month-old Rottweiler puppy. Yeah, he's a cute little fella. Appeared earlier this month at the Leechburg home of Scott and Roxanne. Roxanne, 38, called the cops because she was unsure what to do with the dogs. It's a fucking puppy, you dummy.
Yeah.
Adding that the puppy had taken off again and not returned to her residence. Later tonight, Sean Lurch,
Wow.
owner of the two dogs, informed the cops that Duff returned his retriever, but the puppy named Bailey, that's a terrible name, was still missing.
What if they named it after Bailey's?
Then it's a good name, and it tastes delicious in coffee. Lurch told the cops, Lurch.
I know. You say Lurch, I think of the dude from Addams Family.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, every time I say Lurch, Brian. That he believes the dog seen above was still at the Duff residence. In a Facebook post, Lurch wrote that the
Well,
missing
that was a little
dog...
too aggressive. That was Frankenstein. He's not quite Frankenstein.
true.
He's a little lower key.
The missing dog is very important to our family, mostly our daughter, because he loves peanut butter. So if you see her, please get a hold of me. And if you have her, return her today, and I will not press charges. When a cop spoke with Scott Duff, 41, he denied the puppy was there and asked cops to have Lurch stop calling him because he did not have the dog. Lurch, however, persisted. He called police following date again to allege the puppy was at the Duff home. Leechburg, oh my God, it's a long story.
Yeah, Duff Man! Sorry.
Awesome. See here. Police Department Chief Michael responded to the Duff residence following the couple's 5-year-old son and a babysitter at home. When he asked the duo if he'd seen the missing puppy, the child stated to the chief that Mommy had given the dog to a woman from the internet. When confronted by the chief, Scott Duff finally initially stuck the story about the puppy escaping. The chief pointed out the 5-year-old child, the rat, had no reason to lie to police,
snitch.
according to the affidavit. Duff and his wife subsequently became clean with Roxanne, admitting to placing the dogs on Craigslist. But Duff admitted to lying to the cops about the scheme. The sale of Bailey, however, had a happy ending. Oh, the dog got jerked off. Chief Diebold
Into a donut?
yes,
Oh, it's still warm.
did recover that dog from Roxanne Duff after she went to Pittsburgh to meet the individual she had sold it to. The Duffs were charged with theft, conspiracy, making false reports to law enforcement. So you get a lost dog, 2 lost dogs. You give one back, sell the other one on the internet.
Oh, my God.
That's called payment.
What is this?
Huh?
Sorry, there's a story here we may have to cover that was unplanned.
All right.
Hold on.
Is this the Florida one?
No.
Oh, I got a good one, too.
All right, the headline of this one is, Cops, woman taped puppy to refrigerator.
It is dog related. We should keep going.
Right.
With this.
Colorado student 20 told police, I know this looks really bad.
Oh, my God. Look at her crazy red face.
Yeah, meet Abby Toll. The University of Colorado student, 20, is facing a felony animal abuse rap after she allegedly taped her boyfriend's puppy to the side of her refrigerator in a bid to teach the rambunctious animal a lesson. Because, you know, the dog's going to go, oh, you know what, I got taped to the fridge
I
again.
completely understand.
Yeah, what am I doing?
I'm either misbehaving or I'm artwork. I'm not sure which.
She puts a fucking A on its forehead. According to police, Toll used clear packaging tape early this morning to adhere.
That's good coming off the fur.
Yeah, man.
Oh, boy.
To adhere to the 8-month-old puppy dog, or 8-month-old dog. Who cares? His name's Rex. To the appliance in the kitchen of her boyfriend's apartment. Toll allegedly was angry at Brian Beck, 21, for failing to get rid of the puppy, which Toll told cops bit her a few days ago. Probably because he's like, cunt.
Exactly.
According to Boulder,
Tuna.
according to a Boulder Police Department reports, man, I'm a mess. When cops responded at 5 a.m. to a report of a male and female yelling at Beck's apartment, They discovered 2 turntables and a microphone.
Nice.
Not kid. Rex's body was completely encased in packing tape.
Oh my God, she made a puppy mummy.
When Officer Kara Jersinia asked what was the side of the fridge, Toll replied, "The dog." Toll added, "I know this looks really bad, but the dog bites. He's aggressive." The policewoman asked how long the puppy had been taped upside down to the side of the refrigerator. "Not long," Toll replied. "Like 20, 30 minutes.
That's no big deal.
Yeah, all that blood rushing to the dog's brain.
That's fine.
No harm.
See, the thing is, you put the tape sticky side out, so you can just punt it into the side of the fridge.
Ooh, that's fun. It was just until he calmed down, because hanging him upside down is it'll calm him down eventually when he reds
Yeah,
out.
exactly. Fucking passes out.
The reports note that when Beck saw this dog stuck to the refrigerator, he told Toll, "Take him down," adding, "Are you sick?" She replied, "No, you are sick for not caring enough about me to get rid of the dog." The animals, whose paws had been bound with elastic hair ties, was clearly in pain and yelped and screamed loudly as cops worked to free him. Rex just lay motionless but breathing on his kennel after he was removed from the tape. The puppy was handed over to the Boulder Valley Humane Society. Shocking, huh?
Weird.
I figured they'd let her keep him. Toll, seen in the above mugshot, was turned over to county jailers. Beck, who was arrested in connection with this scuffle to Toll, was not charged with animal abuse, though he did reportedly tell police, "We are going to get rid of him anyways. We usually don't do this."
Wow.
Normally they just tape him to a chair.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
That's pretty.
Wow. That might be asshole of the week.
That's pretty crazy.
I think she's trying out for the team.
It's a great quote. I know this looks really bad. That taped up dog upside down, restraint of hair ties.
Yeah.
That does look kind of bad. I'm sorry.
All right. What's this other story you got? You said something about Florida?
I didn't even click on it. Don't even worry about it. This is way better.
All right.
Guaranteed.
We'll move on then.
To another dog story.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this guy looks like it. Look at that sexy look on his face.
You want me to read this since you haven't heard it, or do you want to read it?
I don't care.
Yeah, go ahead then.
All
I
right.
need a drink.
Florida man
Shocking.
has been charged of strangulation, domestic battery, and animal abuse
Sounds like Good Friday.
after allegedly beating his girlfriend with her pet dog. Sanford police say Michael Wayne Jones, 3 names, Southern, 42, got in an argument with his girlfriend on Thursday at their home, according to Orlando Sentinel. Orlando? The arrest report said Jones was angry because his girlfriend had arrived with her daughter, and one of them was trying to smoke crack cocaine.
Now, which one of them was trying to smoke it?
Yeah, good point.
The way that's written, I when I first read it, I thought that it was the they were implying that the daughter or the girlfriend might have been trying to smoke the crack cocaine. Now, he's 40, so it's potentially, it's possible that his girlfriend has a daughter old enough to smoke crack.
Oh, yeah.
10, 8,
Exactly, it's
11
fine.
years old, yeah.
Jones' girlfriend tried to drive away, but Jones allegedly tried to stop her. She and her daughter told police that he came out of the house, punched out the car windshield, and pulled her small dog out of the vehicle, threatening to kill it. Jones reportedly began to swing the dog around in the air. It's like a lasso.
All right, real quick.
Yeah.
It doesn't say how. Was it by the tail? Was it by a leash? Was it by its ears? I kind of want to know.
I want to know, too.
Because that changes things. Because if it's, it's all violent and it's all terrible, but the comedy level changes.
But, all right, we got to, hold on. I'm going to rewind.
Maybe it was by a sweater.
It probably had, or maybe it was in a gay little
Elmo costume?
purse.
Oh,
Little
geez.
dog purse. Jones
A doggy
reportedly,
Bjorn.
yes, began to swing the dog around in the air.
Like
And when his
he is
girlfriend tried to stop him, he repeatedly hit her with the pup. And then allegedly began to choke her, then let go and fled on his bike, the dog in tow. Maybe it must have been on a leash if it was in tow.
Yeah, I hope. Unless the
So
dog was
he
just
had like
chasing him.
a medieval, a flail.
Yes.
But instead of a spiky ball, it was a dog.
He was hitting her with a dog of one tails.
Yes, indeed.
Bart! It's kind of like the
The
Monty
cats and Mighty
Python.
Pipe. All right. When police located Jones, he was bleeding from his right hand. He said he left the home for his own safety, and he had not caused any harm to the dog, except for
Yeah,
the,
right.
Exactly. The officers noted Jones' girlfriend had red marks on her neck. Neither the woman nor the dog suffered any serious injuries. This guy needs some more, he's got to work on his shoulders.
I bet that dog needed a thunder shirt after this.
Ooh, thunder shirt.
It was probably scared, man. Can you imagine how scary? Seriously, how scary that had to be for the dog? Just
Yeah.
get fucking spun around in the air. I mean, Because again, if it's on a leash, I'm picturing like Thor swinging Mjolnir around, like
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
full on swinging this thing. And it probably wasn't. It was probably like him just barely moving the dog around.
But he did hit her with the dog. Sanford police told the Sentinel he had never seen a dog use as a weapon in this way.
I bet.
To use a dog as some sort of club device, I just don't get it, he said. Unfortunately,
It's a club with teeth.
it is a club of thief. Another man in July did allegedly use a dog in this way. Emmanuel Taddeo of Georgia was charged with aggravated assault, domestic violence, and animal cruelty after reportedly killed his girlfriend Pomeranian and then beat his girlfriend over her pet's dead body.
He used her dead dog to beat the shit out of
That tops it.
her. It does.
Dinner must have been real cold.
Dang.
Ugh. Top comment. Good thing she didn't have a pet horse. Get it? Ugh. Damn people. All right, time to try one of these warm-ups. Mouth-watering, not so mouth-watering. That's my review. Hall's Refresh mouth-watering. Not as mouth-watering as it could be.
Well, your Herp Away gives you dry
Although,
mouth,
I
so
see the
remember.
price on it. Clearance out, $69, dude. These ones are 3 cents more, so maybe they're better.
3 cents better. All right, so now this next story is one that I will put a disclaimer up front that I may get a little ragey. My blood may get a little angried up because that's what happens. You all right?
Mocha mint. That explains the weird flavor. I was expecting fruitiness, and I got some sort of weird chocolatey ass flavor. I do not detect any mint at all.
I'm not asking how you know what chocolate ass tastes like.
Tea.
Yeah. That's where I really wish we had this on
Yeah,
more
no
tea
shit.
drop.
Might have to go back and just cut that out. Have it as a drop on our lappies.
We do. All right. Michelle Kozilek, inmate born as Robert Kozilek, eligible for legal fees reimbursement in addition to sex change, is the headline. Boston. A convicted murderer in Massachusetts who won the right to get a state-funded sex change.
State-funded?
All right, now I want to start there.
It should be, unless it's done with a shank by Bubba the inmate, I'm not interested.
Well, you know what? Let's actually read this and then we'll react to it because I think it explains a little of this here.
I react instantly.
I know, it's fine. Simmer down.
I'll just suck on his warm-up.
Yeah, that's right, you will. All right. Where is it? Sex change is also eligible to have legal fees expected to top $500,000 paid as well, a federal judge ruled.
Seems like a good use of sorry.
Yeah, right?
I'm supposed to not react.
I know.
So I have a hard time doing that.
In a landmark decision, U.S. District Judge Mark Wolf earlier this month...
Good judge name. Judge Wolf.
I know, right? Yeah. Ordered the State Department of Correction to provide sex reassignment surgery to Michelle Kozilek. Wolf found that the prison officials had violated Kozilek's Eighth Amendment right to protection against cruel and unusual punishment, and that the surgery is the only adequate treatment for Kozilek's gender identity disorder.
All I want, Brian, is for him to go, now rise, Judge Wolf presiding, and he walks in and it's just like...
Fucking, no, he comes in creeping, doing the Wolfpack shit.
That'd be great.
The bailiff just raises up the Wolfpack logos. He comes in creeping like the bad guy. All right. Sorry, folks. A little wrestling references there. Wolf has now found that Kozilek is also entitled to legal fees. Kozilek has prevailed on his claim that the defendant has violated the Eighth Amendment rights and continuing to do so. Therefore, he is eligible to be awarded his reasonable attorney's fees and costs, Wolf wrote in an order entered in court Sunday. Wolf's ruling does not say how much in legal costs Kozilek would be eligible for. The case dates back years and the amount is likely to be large.
And in
God,
charge.
I didn't realize this story was quite as long as it was. We should have taken a break before this story. What am I doing? Cohen said that she and another lawyer Kozilek's attorney, Frances Cohen, said she's not done a final calculation yet, which means she's going to bloat it probably.
Yep.
Her attorney's fees will be comparable to the approximately $500,000 sought in the case of another transgender inmate who also sued the Department of Correction for treatment of gender identity disorder. Cohen said she and another lawyer who worked on Kozilek's case have offered to forego their fees if the Department of Corrections agrees not to appeal Wolf's ruling. The lawyers would also seek reimbursement for an undetermined amount paid in out-of-pocket expenses, including the fees paid to their experts.
Mm-hmm.
The judge's discretion to make an award on the basis of a fee application. You know what? I'm going to pretty much stop here because there's a lot of boring. But the meat of this and the reason this really cheeses me off is, or here we go. We'll jump to this part. Kozilek first sued state prison officials 12 years ago. 2 years later, Wolf ruled that Kozilek was entitled to treatment for gender identity disorder, but stopped short of ordering surgery. Kozilek sued again in 2005, arguing that the surgery was a medical necessity. Kozilek has made 2 suicide attempts.
Good.
In opposing Kozilek's
Hopefully
request,
you made the third one successful.
prison officials have repeatedly cited security concerns, saying that allowing her to have the surgery could make her a target for sexual assault by other inmates. Wolf, however, found the DOC's security concerns are either pretextual or can be dealt with. Okay, so the reason this really cheesed me off is really the origin of this, and that this person killed somebody.
Mm-hmm.
They get sentenced to, I'm assuming it's life in jail, or a very long time in jail. I don't
I would
remember if it
guess.
said. And listen, if they have gender issues, that, you know, hey, whatever. But how can a judge not go, okay, well, here's the thing. If you feel the only way to deal with this, so it's not cruel and unusual, is to have a sex change, cool, I'm cool with that.
Right.
On your dime.
Yes.
Because if you opt to have this, then that's fine. We won't stand in the way. You know, we'll have state troopers or whatever, obviously, you know, or police around at, you know, the hospital as you're having this done.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you're able to, right back to, well, I would assume they would put her in a women's jail at that point.
Right.
So, you know, but your sentence stands. Okay, I wouldn't have a problem with that. But I do have a problem with taxpayers having the foot the bill on this. Because, well, what if you weren't in prison? Would you have this surgery? Who's footing the bill on this?
See, I'm more along the lines of, you're in prison. It's not supposed to be a pleasant
No.
experience.
And also, you killed somebody.
If you have gender identity, you're bumming.
Because my thing is, like, you killed somebody. You're probably lucky you didn't get. Well, it depends on if I don't. I think Massachusetts has. I'm trying to think if they have the death penalty or not.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Half
but
the
whatever.
states don't use it anyway, it seems like.
Yeah, it's true. Not like Texas. Texas makes up for a lot of them.
Jesus, do they? Ohio, too, honestly.
Yeah, Ohio does too. You're correct, sir. But you know, if they have capital punishment there, you're lucky you didn't end up with that.
Yes.
From that point on, I mean, the rights that you lose because, you know, it's a felony.
Like I said, just
know.
let someone in the yard reassign his gender with a sharpened
Well,
up,
I think
pen.
that's what they're saying they're afraid of, is that if they do have the surgery, that could happen. And I'm like,
Well, I think they're saying that he's afraid he's going to get assaulted now because he's living as a woman in an all-male
right.
prison.
And I get that.
But hey, you know, if you're going to walk around like a sheep with all these wolves and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. That's my thing is it's like I you know, this is one of those times where it's that I don't want to sound like a dick, but I'm going to make a dick statement.
Yeah.
In that, much like you said, for me it bothers me that because I don't know what the surgery will cost. I'm sure
Right.
it won't be cheap because again, I had the most basic knee procedure that you can have done.
Right.
And it was $14,000 front to end.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I have no idea when when they're
Well, they
turning
said
your
500,000.
Well, that was for the attorney.
Expected to top 500,000.
Yeah, that's just for the attorney fees.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's not even for the reassignment.
right,
surgery.
right.
So I have a problem with taxpayers being on the hook for both of these things.
Like I said, you're in
I mean,
prison.
don't get me. Actually, let me rephrase that because, according to the law, you have the right to representation. So
Right.
the taxpayers would essentially foot the bill maybe for part of it.
Wow, I'm cycling through these photos. He does not make an attractive woman.
It does look like Farva's up there.
Like, just go down and click over to picture number 2. It's him as a chick.
So this has already been done?
Well,
no?
this is how he looks
Oh, no,
now.
this is an old picture.
You know, this is him living as a woman. He doesn't look like a woman.
No, he looks like a guy wearing a woman's, like,
You know what he looks like? He looks like Ozzy.
kind of does.
Crazy! Because that's how it goes.
Because, it's really funny, though, because, I can understand, a person with a gender identity disorder being, miserable and all that kind of stuff. And even when they were talking about it being cruel and unusual, is like, I can kind of see that. But again,
Right.
were they going to have this surgery done had they not gone to prison? That's my thing. And again, if they want to do it on their dime, no problem. At any time, the judge should have essentially like the disclaimer. Like, anytime during your sentence, if you want to pay to have this done,
Right. We'll let you get
we're
it
not
done.
getting in the way. But
We're not paying for it either,
yeah,
Dogsy.
but if you can't afford it. Now, I will say this. If they really are afraid that she could get assaulted in the male prison, look at how many times a celebrity or a high-profile person goes. They pretty much put them in a separate kind of thing. Just do the same thing. I mean, I'm not big on advocate of special treatment, but look, it's there. It's in the rules, As far as using the Eighth Amendment to kind of stretch out to just destroy, taking a huge chunk out of taxpayers' pockets, I don't know. I have a real problem with that. I actually didn't get as angry about this as I thought I was going to. Although
still
on the
a
inside,
douche move.
On the inside, I'm
Rage.
Yeah, this is what pisses me off because it's total lawyering.
Right.
It's like, again, the intent of the Eighth Amendment wasn't this, but even still, I can live with that part. I can live with the cruel and unusual and getting around. Again, it's exploiting a bit of a loophole, but whatever. I'm fine with that because I don't want to discriminate against people because I don't know what that's like. So fine.
Right.
But I think
I'm still going to fall back on you're in prison.
No, I agree. Like I said, I think that they could deal with the concerns that they had and say, hey, look, like I said, if you got the cash, like I said, we won't stand in your way. Otherwise, simmer.
Simmer Donna.
Yep. Oh, shouldn't hit the microphone, Brian. All right, well, let's take a quick break here and jump back in. I want to throw a little heads up from another show in here and whatever. So
break time.
Go get yourself a drink or whatever you're doing. Towel off the equipment if you're at the gym.
Chew on some nightshade.
Chew on some nightshade. Put something warm in your mouth. Whatever.
That's what I got rocking. Still not that warm, though.
It's probably all
It's not
germs.
toilet seat warm.
We'll be right back.
So what the hell is this about a fresh, clean, generic bumper?
Basically, a bunch of the podcasts, they want to promote us. They'll put us on with our little commercial for our show, the Anti-Semantic Show. But they want us to be clean.
What do you mean by clean?
Well, like our last bumper, Drew kept saying rape.
What? And the problem there is...
They want us not to talk about rape during the bumper.
I don't know if I could do that, man. That's going to take a lot of effort.
I mean, there's plenty of things that aren't rape. Pray to God. You know at least one or two things that aren't rape, right?
Non-consensual sex.
I think that's rape.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's actually the definition of rape you've just stated.
Face fucking without consent.
Again,
still,
rape.
The consent word. That's what we're getting caught up on.
Taking a girl's virginity when she's sleeping.
I guess that's rape.
It's a hazier line, but I'm still pretty sure that's rape.
That's rape.
If she's dreaming that she wants it, it's fine.
I guess.
I don't know, because it's still a dream. It's not real life. Did she explicitly say yes?
What if I'm dream fucking her or something?
Well, you mean like you fall asleep beside her and you sleep rape?
Yeah, exactly.
That's still rape.
Yeah, so we're all about rape.
The Anti-Semantic Show. It's all about rape. Find us online at antisemanticshow.com, facebook.com/antisemanticshow, and at Anti-Semantic Show without the O on Twitter.
Hey, we're back.
Yep.
You know what we're back with?
Herpes?
Kinda. A little fancy kit you can buy, Brian.
I can.
You can. That will restore your virginity.
Finally.
In 5 minutes.
Wow, that's pretty fast.
We're talking about artificial hymens. Can I get a hey now?
Hey now. Wait a minute.
Artificial hymen. $29.95. Your dignity, priceless. You choose which to keep.
My money.
Exactly. I don't think I need a hymen. Crazy.
I do. I think you do need a hymen.
I mean, unless I wanted to walk around and be like, yeah, I have a hymen.
Real quick. I wonder if these are available on Amazon.
Ooh, we should check.
No, we shouldn't.
All right.
It's probably not because it's going to be from hymenshop.com.
It is. That's a cheap plug. Artificial hymen kit made internationally available by hymenshop.com promises to restore your virginity in 5 minutes. For about $30, a woman could buy a packet of fake blood and quote-unquote membrane from Hong Kong. It's supposed to be utilized
It's probably
secretly.
from the girls that they drown.
You're probably right. During sex. The site implies that the shocking product will save marriages by allowing women to trick their significant others into thinking they still have a hymen.
Because there's nothing like starting off your marriage with deception.
Exactly.
That's a great way to start it off.
Like, wow, this girl like fucks like a champ, but she was a virgin. It's crazy.
She knows like 18 positions.
Yeah, who knew?
Wow, this is fantastic.
Kiss your deep, dark secret goodbye and marry in confidence, the site reads. Have your first night back anytime. The site also assumes that women are afraid to use are afraid that their hymens could be broken via physical activity or even use of a tamponi. If for some reason a brand new hymen sounds appealing to you, don't get your hopes. The fuck is that noise?
That is
the sound of a hymen regenerating.
Sure is.
The New York Magazine took the product for a test run, Brian. Seems
A test run on a fake hymen.
it seems like the artificial hymen kit serves more as a packet of fake blood than actual flesh.
Couldn't you just put a piece of packing tape over it with a blood capsule?
Works on dogs.
Wait a minute.
This must be. Oh, this is the review. The artificial hymen kit is exactly what it sounds like. Sealed in silver packages and nestled in a bag of pink satin in a small wooden box. Sounds lovely. The kit contains two. Oh, it has two hymens.
Sweet.
Two
One
quote
for your
unquote
ass.
prosthetic membrane. The old ass hymen.
Because, nothing's better than the first time you have anal, and it's like, oh, I broke your hymen. Oh, my God, there's blood everywhere.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
This can't
Call
be
the
good.
police! Oh my god!
And then you just be like, nah, that's just a hemorrhoid. Keep going.
We conclude the hymen part of this device is besides the point. What's the break? It dissolved instantly, so someone actually tested it and shoved it in their cooch.
Nice.
But does that matter? I don't know anyone who's actually felt a hymen break mid-intercourse, and suspect that those utilizing artificial hymen in earnest don't either. Ugh,
A Cossacks maybe, but I don't know about a hymen.
maybe.
Yeah.
And
Especially if Hulk's involved.
well, it is a Hulk dick.
He's crushing that
He
Cossacks.
sure is, and all the organs and
yeah. Rib cage.
so yeah, artificial hymen.
So, wow. That said, this particular kit sells primarily to buyers in the United States.
Yes.
What the fuck do people in this country need artificial hymens for? Would their dads checking to see if their hymen's still intact before they... What is this, Pleasantville or something?
I have no
Who
idea,
the fuck
man.
cares? It's different if you're being traded for livestock and other dowries, but,
Let's see here. I'm looking.
Yeah, because, right here, this is, New York Magazine points out that virginity can be a literal issue of life and death in some parts of the world. This is not one of them, though. Why would people buy it here? Unless it's as a larf. You got a friend that's a bit of a hooer, and you're like, hey, look what I bought you. And not only can you restore it one time, you can fuck around and then have a backup.
That's true.
God.
Now, I did go to Amazon, right?
Of course you did. Why wouldn't
I
you?
looked up artificial hymen.
Uh-huh.
There is no artificial hymens on Amazon.
That's disappointing.
But the very top hit is just a vagina, so I had to click on it.
Of course.
And it's a book
Did you
called...
click on the bean?
I did, actually.
Nice.
Dead center.
That's right, you did.
The book is called Pussy Lovers.
Of course.
Everything there is to know about the vagina, clitoris, G-spot, and also fun things to do with a pussy. In paperback.
Wait, hold on. There's fun things you can do with one.
Yeah, I guess.
Huh.
You could wear it like a Bane mask.
I actually was thinking face hugger, but the Bane mask is a good one.
I'm going to read about the book description here.
Please do.
Please note the content of this book consists of articles available from Wikipedia or other free
What?
sources online.
Oh, my.
Men and women alike love a good vagina. The taste, the smell, the look of it. Those are things anyone who appreciates a vagina will say are incredibly important.
I disagree a lot on that. Don't get me wrong. I don't want one that looks like, Bozo the Clown or something. But,
Right?
In the dark, it all looks the same.
But
May make different noises, but
That's
it sounds
true.
the same. Or it looks the same.
in addition to the actual vagina themselves, there are several things on there that are just as important.
Like the taint.
Like the taint. Read all about the magnificent clitoris and the G-spot. Find out more about some other important players in the area, like the cervix, the rectum, damn near killed him,
Nice.
and the vulva.
Yeah.
Also,
Which is the thing that most people confuse for a vagina.
we're going to kill the sexy now.
The vulva's the external.
Also read about the unfortunate problems many females face in their lives, from yeast infections to warts.
Hot.
But this book doesn't
Like the
go...
ones you have in your throat?
Yes.
Nice.
But this book doesn't go out on a happy note. Information is also included on all the fun things one can do with a vagina.
Yay!
From cunnilingus
Yeah.
to face sitting, which seems like cunnilingus, to masturbation.
No. Just sitting on one's face.
Oh,
That's it.
okay.
There's no...
Just
there's
suff-
no...
just
going
suffocation.
on. Yeah, exactly.
This book is a must-have for anyone who either has a vagina, loves a vagina, or wants a vagina.
Now, what if you're intimidated by a vagina?
This vagina scares me.
No good?
No reviews. Damn it. It's too bad.
So someone should go on to saltylanguage.com, click the Amazon link, find this book, and buy it for us.
Now,
Because we want to read excerpts from it on the show.
there's other
In
suggested
sexy voices.
there's suggested tags for similar products.
Ah.
My favorite two tags are full frontal female nudity
Yeah.
and abundant female
Yeah,
nudity.
those are my two favorite kinds of female nudity, by the way. Now, here's a question for you. You know
Yes.
how on Amazon they generally have buyers who bought this also bought? Mm-hmm. Is there one of those?
There is.
What is it?
I'm going to scroll here.
Okay.
Go starting from left to the right.
All right.
First thing you can also buy is 199 vaginas, the ultimate photo collection.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was.
There's Judy, the
Now, real
inflatable
quick,
friend.
Now, can I be like Cruella de Vil and plan on making like a coat out of those vaginas?
Yes, you can. And think of all the pockets. It's awesome.
199 pockets?
Yes, exactly.
That's-
Shit, where's my phone?
That is hot, my friend.
You can also buy a latex vagina with urinary feature for cross-dressers and
Oh,
transvestites.
okay. I was thinking in the sexual sense.
There's,
like,
of course, the fleshlight. Mm-hmm. There's the Femani underwear with penis sheath.
Nice.
Sweet.
I'm getting
There's,
you that for Christmas.
I assume this is a book, Pussy Power 3. Means there's 1 and 2
Well,
out there.
it's useless without the first two, I'm sure.
And another fleshlight.
Another one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, they do make different shapes, sizes, and orifices
That's true.
of fleshlights.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
So, yeah. Pussy lovers.
That's amazing.
Sounds like a good read.
Yes. I have to go to the library tomorrow. I wonder if they'll... Excuse me, do you have pussy power? Huh?
What?
Do you have pussy
Do
power?
you, yourself, librarian lady?
know all of the fun things you can do with a vagina?
She's like, no.
If
I-
not, come to
I
my
don't.
seminar.
I just rub on the desk every once in a while.
Yeah, whatever you got to do.
Exactly.
Sit on the printer while it's printing.
Fun,
Especially if
fun.
it's an old dot matrix one. The way those things fucking rock.
Damn it, Susan. Why do my files smell like low tide?
Oh, damn it. That ain't right. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Sure is.
All right. Tracy McDonald, accused flasher, said he was just getting some sun in Seattle. Now, first of all, there is no sun in Seattle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If there was one sunbeam, that's why he was flashing. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
Yeah.
a sunbeam. I
I
must
think-
absorb it all.
I think the only way you're getting a sunbeam in Seattle is when Jesus comes back,
That's true.
because that's probably it.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, check this out. And you're like, oh, wow, oh, no, end times.
Oh, shit. Armageddon.
Maybe Seattle's not the best city to try this defense, right?
Yeah.
A convicted sex offender, of course, who was allegedly caught masturbating with his pants down in a Seattle park last month, tried to convince the cops that he was just getting some sun. Now, keep that in mind. We'll have to use that one at some point.
I
Just
agree.
in case you get caught.
Public
you know.
nudity. I'm just tanning.
Yeah. Or, spanking the whatever you want to euphemize there.
Yes.
The Seattle Post-Intelligencer reports that 44-year-old Tracy McDonald was allegedly flashing an unidentified 23-year-old woman.
Did they try to put a bird on it?
Probably
Oh,
not.
it's Portland,
That's
not
Portland, not Seattle. Yeah. He just poured coffee on it. There was absolutely no sun where he was standing, Seattle detective Donna Strangeland said, according to recently released court documents. His defense may suffer from rain-soaked Seattle's reputation as a not-so-ideal locale for sunbathers. He was charged with felony indecent exposure. Really not parole violation? Seems like he would have something. CBS Seattle reports that McDonald's criminal record includes 2 convictions for felony indecent exposure, as well as 3 misdemeanor indecent exposure convictions.
Wow.
He likes to tan. What are you going to
He
do?
likes whipping it out, doesn't he?
No, he just likes to tan. Come
Oh.
on, man. Of course, accused flashers have offered authorities many curious explanations over the years. In 2008, the Houston Chronicle reported on a Texas doctor whose lawyers insisted their client could not have flashed an undercover cop because his penis was too small to be seen.
Wow.
The old micro penis defense.
Yeah, really.
Oh, my God. Oh, what a creep. Seriously, dude, stop flashing it, man. Ain't nobody want to see the hot dog.
Exactly.
That's what, 4 or 5 times now he's gonna have charges on him for indecent exposure.
He just has to. It's like, I gotta jerk off now.
Now here's a question: what
What?
if somebody goes to whip their shit out and they've just got like an enormous dick or whatever, and do they ever get somebody for decent exposure where everyone's like, damn?
It doesn't get reported because everyone's like,
Okay, so that's what. All right, fair enough. So if it's reported, it's indecent.
yes.
If it's decent, then it's not reported.
He just gets a gentleman's clap and he's allowed to carry on.
That's fair. A little golf clap and
Yeah.
slap on the ass and send on his way. All right.
Believe it or not, Brian, I think we're going to go out on a feel-good story
Wasn't the last one a feel-good story?
for that guy.
Fat.
This is a story out of Ann Arbor.
Fairly local story for us.
Fairly. Before retiring, a Michigan car dealership owner wanted to thank his employees in a special way.
Fat.
Ass sex.
Oh. Hymen's for everyone.
Everybody's getting anal. What? All 89.
It's either anal or you're fired.
You're fired. I took 4 tabs of Viagra's. You get in my office now. All 89 employees at the Howard Koopa Import Center in Ann Arbor were given $1,000 for each year of service to the 47-year-old auto dealership. The lady behind me had tears running down her face. That's due to all the anal. Employee Sandy Reagan told AnnArbor.com. I sat next to a person who drives the parts van. He's been here almost 28 years. He doesn't make a ton of money, but he got almost $20,000. Almost. But he's been there. Okay, fair enough. I watched his face. He just said, "Oh my God," said Reagan, who'd been with the company 46 years.
Yeah, cash money, homie.
Cash money millionaires. It's Birdman up here.
Nice.
83-year-old Cooper sold the dealership in April to Ohio-based Germain Motor Company. And employee reaction was the best part of the deal. The business is expected to change hands later this month. I wanted to thank my employees, and that was the way I could do it, Cooper said, of the surprise checks. Hope it
Also, the surprise butt sex.
Yes, oof, boy, was it.
Surprise!
You want this check? You bend over my desk, you.
Take it like a filthy whore.
Exactly.
And pick up your free hymen on the way out.
Now get in there.
Can we change the name of our studio?
Ignore her tears.
Can we change our name of our studio to the Fake Hymen Studio?
That's a good one.
Everyone gets a fake hymen on the way out. We take pictures with it. Much like Jay Moore's and the fake mustache.
I like it.
All right.
Let's see here. Cooper said received a standing ovation when the checks were distributed,
Yeah, I
which
bet.
made his giant Viagra boner very awkward.
No, it didn't. Nobody cared at that point.
He was
man.
very proud of it.
He's like, I got a check here for $56,000.
You guys need to hurry up. My vision's blurring. He did not reveal how much his work received in total, but 26-year-old mechanic Bob Jenkins' check was $26,000.
Nice.
I was shocked, Jenkins said. You don't expect something like that. The whole place is in shock. People are still talking about it.
Anal.
Exactly. Jenkins said his check is going in the bank. We can't trust them either. I have 2 little kids, a 5-year-old and a 9-year-old, so the money will go to good use, like stitching up his ass. The dealership opened in Ann Arbor in 1965, selling Volkswagens, Porsches, Audis were added in 1972 and Hondas. Who cares? The business has been in my whole life, 47 years, Cooper said. I love what I've done, and I've enjoyed going to work in the morning.
This dude must have made some loot.
Oh, yeah. He
to
probably...
hand out. I'll tell you this. I saw this story originally on a local television. Well, not local, out of the D.
Out of
but
the D.
It's local enough.
Yes.
And they went into detail. They didn't give a total amount, but they talked about like 4 or 5 employees more getting about $20,000, $30,000, $40,000.
That's pretty hot.
This dude probably turned over a heap ton of cash.
Well, I mean, look at him. I don't expect him to be around too much longer.
There's that. That's actually what I was expecting at the end of the story, was something to be like,
Oh, my God. His
After-
neck looks like a ball sack. Holy hell.
one that sizzles in the toilet water.
You
you're
got
saying?
that right.
No? But yeah, when they were doing the story, I was expecting almost at the end to be like, the reason he's doing this is he has an uncurable form of
Fooled
brain
you.
cancer
Oh.
or something. Yeah, fooled you. Oh, God.
All the checks bounce. He's in like the Caribbean.
He calls a fucking meeting, and it's like an episode of Oprah. Look under your seats! Ugh.
I don't always fuck my employees, but when I do, I fuck them hard.
And then give them hush money.
Yes.
He just wanted to go out with a bang.
Oh, boy, did he.
Or 20.
Or 89.
That's right.
That's right.
69, maybe?
69, dude. Oh,
I don't know. All right, well, that's all the news for the week.
all right.
Except that Tony still has AIDS.
I guess we should go on to our movie review. Oh, that's right. We don't have one.
No, well, in Tate's defense, she was out pretending that she was the Ginger from Brave today.
I was unaware. Oh, that's right. I saw her run for archery.
Yeah, she was saying Katniss, but I
well, actually, I should say I kind of saw her run for archery. I was really distracted by the profile picture.
Yeah, you'll do that. Yeah, I know.
Just saying.
It happens.
It does happen.
Yeah, there was also that pic of her on the bull.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever.
Prep the bull.
Moving on.
All right. But we do have a voicemail from our own Shecky Falsetto.
Yes.
Greatest name ever.
Pretty good.
The salty.
I don't know if it's better than Ted Stiletto.
That's true. It's
pretty good.
Or Judge Wolf.
Right. It's right up there, though.
All right. See here. So I got to do the whatever transcribing, whatever the fuck. The Salty Language 2 voters, Ron Street Corner.
Yes.
They start discussing Douglas, all of your set. So I'll be doing net constantly area. The other coaster looked at her and said, "Now I was just all right." I don't know what any
I
of
do
that
appreciate
means.
your inflection on that because it made it sound a lot dirtier than I'm sure it is.
I'm sure. Well, I don't know. You never know.
That's true.
Let's get it on.
Yeah.
Make sure my volume's up here.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Ba, 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 ba.
Hey, Salty Language. Two hookers were on a street corner. They started discussing business, and one of the hookers said, "Gonna be a good night. I smell cock in the air." The other hooker looked at her and said, "No, I just burped."
I'm
Wow.
assuming that's the end of the joke, right?
I love the high-pitched "I smell cock in the air."
I do, yeah.
I smell cock in the air. Sound like Dr. Roxo.
Yeah, he did.
Cocaine.
Was he trying to put a little southern twang on that, too? I'm not sure.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. It's flawless, whatever it is.
Flawless.
Because no one does voices like him and you, of course.
Well, of course. Trained by the best. What?
Oh, nothing.
No, he was. Bobby.
Right.
Like he climbed to the top of the mountain and I was waiting. Now your voice training can begin.
Wax on, wax off.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
That's right. I'll teach you voices after a handy.
Work that dick. Pretend like it's a puppet. Wait a minute.
Wait.
And
Let's not do that.
And awkward urethral things, and we won't want to discuss the rest of that.
Oh, fist in the urethra.
Oh, man.
That would suck.
That would be a great name for the episode.
That would be.
I know for a fact that won't work because fisting the whatever it was from one of our other episodes got censored.
Yes.
So. All right.
Like, what about urethra hand puppets?
Ah.
All right, that's enough of that.
You're just flapping the hand around in the ball sack. Looks like the ball sack's like a I can't think of those frogs that like their cheeks blowed up real big.
Like a bullfrog?
Yeah. Or Louis Armstrong.
Or Louis Armstrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. On that note, Brian.
What a wonderful.
I see trees of green.
Blue balls too.
Blood on my wrist.
New hymen for you.
I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
All right, folks. We need to go, obviously. So, Tony,
Have a beer, you'll be fine?
Yes.
All right.
See you next week.
Naked